Hey guys, Rob Di Castella here, co-founder of the amazing Stromlo Running Festival. And before we start, I just want to do an acknowledgement of country on behalf of everyone involved in the run over the weekend, all of the runners, all of the volunteers, all the families and friends. We want to pay our respects to the traditional owners on the land that we're going to be running on, which is the Ngunnawal people, and also extend that respect to the Ngambri families as well. They have cared for this country for tens of thousands of years, for generations after generations. And we reach out and acknowledge their amazing contribution to Australia's life and extend that to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders who are involved in the event. I know that we've got a lot of our Indigenous communities for activity and nutrition, our ICANN communities from remote communities, kids from remote primary schools attending and participating in the event on Sunday. It's an amazing opportunity for us to pay respects, to reflect, to acknowledge and to appreciate the amazing contribution that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island peoples and communities and culture makes to Australia, and acknowledge that as a rich, beautiful and important part of Australian identity.
Thank you, Rob. Welcome all new and returning runners to the 16th Stromlo Running Festival. I'm Mel Bingley, I'm your race director, and it's my privilege to be back for the 7th year in a row at the helm. It's another record year for our beautiful event as it grows from strength to strength with more of the community discovering the beauty of trail running. And something very close to my heart, over 50% of our participants are female, so wonderful stats there. I'd like to thank, first up, the support of our family and friends and our partners who are all back for another year from 2024, the ACT Government, Century Strong, Region Canberra, University of Canberra, Capital Brewing Co., Hammer Nutrition Australia, Good Brother Cafe Dixon, Fractal, Abode Hotels, for their ongoing support, because we couldn't also keep the lights on without the support of our partners, and as well as a shout out to our friends Aussie Cool and Mont Shop, who will both have pop-up stalls in the event hub over the weekend. I'd also like to acknowledge the incredible work that the Indigenous Marathon do. As our charity partner, I'm pleased to say we've raised over $7,000 that will go towards their incredible running and health promotion initiatives. And you'll see many of the IMF and the beautiful ICANN children on Sunday at our event. So give them a shout out if you do see them. Everything I'm about to cover is in our comprehensive digital event guide available on our website, www.stromlo.com.au. The key word here is plan. Plan for your best race possible, your best race experience. Use the information that's in the guide. Listen to this in addition. Focus on what you can control, and then you can go with the flow on event day. The key points I'll now cover: event day and traffic parking information. So with a large turnout expected over the weekend, over 3,000 people, managing parking and traffic flow is going to be key for everyone's safety and enjoyment. So a quick guide to plan your arrival and departure. You'll find more detailed information on pages 14 and 15 of the event guide. In a nutshell though, parking is available, though it is not infinite. So carpooling or arranging a drop-off and pickup is highly recommended. There are rideshare options, Uber taxis. So again, plan for your best event, including your travel. We are aware that some GPS does drop off on the wrong entrance to Stromlo Forest Park. So please make sure that you are entering off Dave McInnes Road on the Stromlo Leisure side. Paid parking options are available at Stromlo Forest Park, also including some overflow spaces at the leisure centre. Please only use their overflow dirt car park and respect that centre is operating as normal, with patrons parking, coming and going in the gym and pool. Drop-off and pick-up, which we highly recommend. Please use the designated drop-off pick-up zones and be efficient while entering and exiting the vehicle. Plan ahead, traffic can build up, so make sure you leave yourself plenty of time. You don't need the added stress of the clock ticking away. There will be many children around, so please obey the speed limit signs and just be aware of many different patrons at the venue. Thanks for helping us keep that traffic smooth and flowing. In the event hub, arrive race ready. So know your start time. Be ready at the start time, at the start line, at least 5 minutes before your race commences. Self-seed. So it is one start wave, but your timing chip will start when you cross that timing mat line. So no stress. But if you are looking to compete amongst some speedy runners, make sure you're at the front of that line. Otherwise, just like me, I'm a back of the pack girl. That's all good. Just self-seed, depending on how you plan to run your race. Your bib must be on the outermost layer of what you're wearing in order to receive a proper time, an official time, and a medal. Please note that accompanying adults for the 2.5 kilometre event with the children do not receive a time or a medal. We'll have to keep them for our littlest trailblazers, but you are welcome to a Zooper Duper. First aid. Advanced first aid will be stationed throughout the course for any of your needs. It's important to stay hydrated and be prepared for changing weather. November can be cool and it can get hot through the day, especially when our course at the back of Stromlo Park is mostly exposed. The Cancer Council has kindly provided a tent with sunscreen, complimentary sunscreen in the event hub, so slip, slop, slap for safe running. Make sure you do look after each other. That is the beauty of trail running in this community. If you do see a runner in distress, check in with them. And if they need assistance, stay with them. You can log the time that you've stopped, and then when you start again, and I will credit that back to your overall time. Okay, this is a community run. Mandatory gear is not just for shits and giggles. Everyone must carry their compression bandage because Stromlo Forest Park is known for their nope ropes, mobile phone and water holding device. See the event guide and the website for more details. This gear is for your safety and the safety of others. So remember that the collective is stronger than the individual. Please do the right thing and carry what is required, and that is part of our operational safety plan. Runners who are competing for podium places will be checked for all mandatory gear at the finish line. In addition to running to the conditions, include dressing for them and using caution on the trails, especially those marathon and 30K runners who will be out there on course longer. Important note is that Stromlo Running Festival is cup free, so you must carry a cup or some kind of water holder if you do want to use the aid stations, electrolytes and water. There's plenty of wildlife on the track, so enjoy them. Be aware though, be respectful. Don't eat any of the wild berries or flora of any kind. Course markings. Pink tape will indicate your course route, and you should see that well before you actually get to it. Black arrows will show the direction to your travel. Red crosses mean do not pass. There's one at every crossing accompanied with a black arrow to show which way to continue. At critical junctures, there will be yellow signs pointing the direction for specific events. We will also have volunteers as marshals at these critical intersections. Our course is very well marked, though be mindful when you are in that flow state. When approaching crossroads, especially marathon runners, take note of the directions. In Stromlo Forest Park, we advocate a right of way, and while we have got the park booked and notified users, you may encounter other park users. So just be aware, give way to a bike and a horse. We don't want to see that ending nastily. Leave no trace. The park is a zero waste facility, so there are no permanent bins at Stromlo Forest Park. So what we want to do is make sure you take everything both on course and at the hub with you. Leave only footprints and take only memories. SRF is just such a wonderful community event. and it's organised and supported to the community by the community. So look after yourself and each other. Be kind and courteous. Don't forget to smile. Photographers are on course. Our team from Geo Snapshot will have them uploaded to our platform in no time. So you can actually get online and you can register your email address to be notified as soon as your event album is up. These are free. So make sure you tag us and use the hashtag RunSRF. Celebrate Saturday runners. If you have conquered Mount Stromlo, or if you are friends and family of runners on Saturday, our official beer partner Capital Brewing Co will be hosting an official after party at their tap room. So get amongst it, grab a broad burger, 20 plus frosts on tap, 1 to 5:30 at Dairy Road and Fishwick. More info, of course, in our event guide. And lastly, again, just a thank you to all our family and friends, partners, venues, and especially the most amazing volunteer team. You'll see them in this blue shirt on the weekend. There are over 100 people in this team that make this event run. They are our heart and soul. They make sure that we can make the event safe. They support the logistics. They motivate, they inspire. They are a little culture within itself. We absolutely love them and we're so grateful to all of them. Make sure you say a big thank you if you see one of them. I hope you enjoy this weekend. Feel proud in your accomplishment for even getting to the start line, and make sure you celebrate yourself when you cross that. I'll now hand over to Ryan Deal, who is the Director of Get First Aid, just for a few quick words about the health and wellbeing this weekend.
Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Deal. I am one of the directors for Get First Aid Event Medical, and we're looking after you at Stromlo Running Festival 2025. It is great to be back at Stromlo. We cannot wait to be looking after you. The purpose of this video is to give you some hints, some tricks for your upcoming run. And first of all, we're very proud to be back and seeing you guys out on the ground. We understand there's a lot of you guys out there running and the weather is looking perfect for the run conditions. Couple of things. First thing is, please do not preload medications prior to the run. So some people think it's a really great idea to take lots of ibuprofen and paracetamol. Don't do that. Obviously ensure that you take your regular medications and only take medications that you actually need to take. Very important to listen to your body whilst you're out there running and run to the conditions. As some of the areas of Stromlo doesn't have any shade cover, so you might find whilst you're running, you're going to get a bit of double heat, not just from the top, but also from the bottom as well, from the ground. As always, if you do need our support, that's what we're there for. So feel free to make sure you save this number, which you'll also find in the runner's brief. 1300 663 600. Otherwise, keep yourself hydrated. Make sure you drink Hydrolate and water, and make sure you're not just isolating yourself to the gels. Have some fruit, have some of those other lollies that are out there on the fuel stations. Melita and the entire team at Stromlo have worked really hard over the last couple of years, so they do know what they're doing and they do know how to look after you and support you. So if you do have any other questions, make sure you reach out to the Stromlo team. Otherwise, get ready, enjoy, can't wait to see you out on site. Good luck.